Japan is a great country to live in.
But is it easy to leave?
Hey everyone, welcome back to another what should I do with all this stuff now episode. We're the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
Yes, back season 10 here on the MJ and Adam YouTube channel. Thanks everyone for joining and being patient while we're putting up more new videos as of recent. So we're happy to be back and thanks for joining us. Hey, we're going to be talking about today, everyone, the difficulties of moving out of Japan. As most of everyone knows, Adam has recently moved out of Japan back to Canada. Right. And so we're going to hand the mic over for this one and really hear from Adam. What were the difficulties, the difficult things that he had to do, the process of moving out? I guess let's start off with, what did you have? What did you have to get rid of that was kind of big, you know?
Everything. Like the couch was big. Washer, dryer. Physically, yeah. We had beds, not futons. We had like actual queen size frame bed and a double bed or something, single bed or something like that. Okay. Dressers, and my computer's pretty big, and a bunch of just boxes like to store clothes. The TV, some shelves in the kitchen. We had some equipment like a microwave in the kitchen as well. That's pretty big. So it was difficult because some things you can sell and some things aren't good enough to sell, but you don't want to throw it away because it would be a waste. So you want to give it to somebody, but then you have to find somebody to give it to.
So what was your choice of getting rid of this stuff? The things that you couldn't bring, like, of course, all those home appliances, those big pieces of furniture that it's like, we're not going to bring this. We're just going to get something else when we move to the country.
So basically what we wanted to do was sell them. Our appliances, they have some rule where they're, I guess, if it's or before 2010 or 2012, one of those two numbers, like the year it was made, then they don't accept it for resale.
Well, okay, it's too old.
Which is too old. But I'm thinking, like, I can still use it. It's old, but it's usable. So what's going to happen to these? Are they just going to be thrown in the dumpster, or are they going to just, we can't sell them, but we can take them for free and sell them for as parts, old products or for parts or something like that? I wish there was more openness about the things that's going to happen with the things that you're throwing away. Sometimes it's different than if I was to take it to a dump or take it to like the garbage disposal and have somebody pick it up to throw away, where it's a company who's taking the items, unwanted items, but the company is known for selling stuff. Like they're taking a bunch of items. So we called a company like that to look at all the items that we want to sell.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a company like just for people that are moving, like all their stuff, and it's like, hey, come and kind of almost like appraise what
almost like appraise or
all the stuff we have.
Yeah. Basically,
would you take it
like that? Yeah. So we did that with like a lot of the stuff, and some of the stuff is like, oh yeah, this table you bought for $200, we'll give you $1 or something like that. It's crazy. And that it hurts, but it's like, okay, we're not going to be able to bring it. Nobody we know would want it. So let's just try and see and get rid of it.
Right.
So that was one of the things we did. We called the company to get rid of stuff. Okay. Another thing we did was selling stuff on Mercari.
Okay.
Or I sold a lot of my things on Mercari, which hurt a lot as well. Because I just didn't want to sell them. I wanted to keep them and bring them with me, but I had no space.
Yes.
So I ended up selling them because I know they're valuable things.
Yeah. There's so much things that, like, even for me, I'm just thinking about, there's plenty of things that I have. It's like where you don't need it. You could totally get a new one, possibly a better one once you've gone through the moving process. But there's something that's like, I guess so we're similar in that case of like, you grow attached to this thing. Like, man, this thing went to battle with me. It's like, we've spent time together. It's like my friend. I can't just like sell it to get a new one, which is like maybe better, but it's like, and this one's going to be the older one, but it's mine. Like I have it now. And it feels like you'd be losing money by selling it and then getting something better.
Or in a weird way, betraying the item.
Yeah.
For some reason. Like a lot of the times I would think like, does this item have feelings? I know it doesn't. But I wonder if these things that we live with take on our personality and they get attached to us as much as we're attached to them, and like throwing them away. It's like, yeah. And I have a funny story, but I'll save that like at the end when I talk about the dump.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So got rid of a lot of stuff.
Selling stuff. Got rid of a lot of stuff on Mercari, which was it was also fun in a way because I'm kind of getting money. I value the item at a certain price, and then I get that for my item. So it's fun in a way because I get money back. Yeah. So I did that quite a bit within the couple last weeks that I was in Japan.
Wow. And you sold everything?
Oh yeah, I sold everything. That you put up.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So I'm happy about that.
All right.
And then, of course, going to my favorite store, Hard Off, and like Treasure Factory, Off House.
Okay.
I sold things there, but I also bought things.
You bought stuff?
I had to like trade.
How does that happen?
Like little things, like video games that I wanted to buy that were really cheap, like in the dollar bin. Little small things that I could throw in the box. Yeah.
All right.
So I picked those up. But I sold a lot of stuff there too, of course, for, way less than market value on the cheap. Yeah. That's like, I don't want to throw it away, and I don't think anyone's going to take it, but maybe I can get like 10 yen for it. That was fun though. It took a lot of time. We also, big thing that we sold was our car. That was interesting. And I say interesting because I didn't know that's how it works in Japan.
Like the process of it,
the process of it. Like if it was here, normally people would either list it online, like on Facebook. There's Facebook Marketplace here. Sell it privately or sell it back to the dealer, and the dealer will deal with it. So they're a dealer. When we did it, we posted that we're interested on selling our car on a value appraisal site for cars. And I guess a lot of car companies will look at that site to see who's posting their cars. Okay. And if they want the car, or if they're interested in buying the car, you'll get contacted. So like the instant we posted the car on that site, my wife got a bunch of calls from different companies like, hey, we're interested in your car. Can we come see it? So one thing my friend told me to do is like have them all show up at the same time, and they kind of bid against each other. Whoa. Yeah. So it's an auction right there. It's like an auction right there. So these 3 or 4 companies came to the parking lot. On the weekend. And they were looking at the car, taking pictures, and then they would call back to their office and be like, hey, the car is this, condition and whatnot. And then they basically wrote down on a piece of paper or their card, their business card, like how much they want to buy it for. Interesting. And then you choose. So that was interesting.
So they don't know how much they're giving?
How much they're giving. There's like a general idea. Kind of like, this is the average price of this car. Right. But I think now there's like a car shortage for used cars, and new cars are being delayed in shipment. So the demand is a little higher. So these companies they want the cars, right?
Little special situation right now.
Special situation. So we got lucky per se. And then, so the last thing we did, not the last thing, but during the whole process of getting rid of stuff, was going to the city dump. Have you been to the city dump?
Dude, I think I've heard about it, but no, I've never been to the city dump.
It's really like, it's interesting to go because of course, you bring the garbage there. There's 2 places, one for like just regular garbage and one for big garbage, like sodai gomi is what it's called. And this is where my story of things that I become attached to getting thrown in the garbage comes in. No. First time I go there, I had a business bag that I bought when I first started working in Japan. So this thing is like years old. It's got like scratches and all the scrapes all over it. Maybe 10 years old bag. And I was like contemplating, like, should I throw this away? Like, this thing has been here, but I don't need it. So, okay, I'm going to throw it away.
Right.
Go to the dump and then unloading the car with these different types of garbage. Like, okay, this is garbage, this is garbage, this is plastic, and this is the bag. And I'm holding the bag and I hand it to the guy, sanitation superintendent or whatever. And he takes the bag and he just like flings it.
like
it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Like a frisbee. He just flung it. And I, like, in my mind, I'm like, did you have to fling it that hard? Blood, sweat, and tears went into battle with that bag. And I just look at it flipping in the air, spinning in the air, and landing on the garbage pile. And I'm just like, oh man, damn! Like it's not the right way to. It's not the right way to put her down. Yeah, the whole one man's trash is another man's treasure. No, it doesn't exist at the garbage dump. One man's trash is another man's trash
that he doesn't want. So
get it out of here. But that was the lasting memory of going to the garbage dump and getting rid of stuff in Japan. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. It's a very interesting process. But then overall, in general, I think that I had a lot of stuff, to be honest. And maybe like everybody's in the same situation. We have so much things. A little bit of a pack rat, you know? Yeah, a little bit. But it's like, did I need all of that stuff at the end of it? Aside from the things that I sold and got rid of, there's like a bunch of things that I didn't use for a long time. Like even that backpack I didn't use for a long time. I have like 4 bags I didn't use, and like a bunch of other things, plastic bins and all this stuff that like just over time you're using it and then you put it to the side or put it in the okujo or put it on, somewhere. And it made me rethink the next time if I have a house, how I'm going to furnish or what I'm going to put inside it.
Because you just have so much stuff. And it's like, I need that. And it goes back to like, yeah, I have it. Why would I get rid of it to possibly get another one? Or just because I have one that I use more often. But it's like, but I have that one. Why? I have it right here. Why would I dude, preach to the choir. Oh, man. So much stuff. I think a lot of people have the same situation.
I think so.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Thanks for hanging out with us, everyone. That was it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments down below. Have you ever moved, and what was a difficult thing that you had to get rid of or to depart away from?
But that's it. We'll see you
on the next step.